Peace and blessings, family. I just wanted to come through today. As y'all already see by the title of this video, working for evil corporations. I just want to spread awareness. I just want to be able to share an experience. And at the end of the day, what do you expect from people who only care about money? What do you expect from people whose only motive is to gain materials in this world? And it's like many of these corporations, many of these businesses out here, as far as their practices, what their ethics are, it's never about trying to better the community. It seems like it's just more about how they can have people working for them, where they don't have to do anything, and where they could just get money and sit back and tell somebody else what to do, and ultimately be of no benefit to anybody around them, but just say that they're a boss, they're a CEO. My message is plain, simple. Be aware of the evil corporations that's out here trying to steal your shine, steal your time, steal your life, steal your energy. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you really got to sit back and question these people who you are working with. What are their goals? What's their purpose? Why are they in business? And if these people can't look at you in a straight face and tell you why they do the things that they do, then hey, maybe it's the type of people that you shouldn't be working around. And more than often, I find myself in these situations where, you know, I'm in the field of the health industry. And you would think that this is a field that ultimately wants people to be healed, wants to help the community. But the conundrum, man, in this life, man, is that majority of these businesses, organizations, corporations that deal within the health industry, they're evil. I mean, plain and simple, they don't care anything about the people that work for them. They don't care for the people that they serve. If they did, they would be honest. If they did care about who worked for them, best believe they would make sure that the people who are out there and providing the service would also be taken care of. But far and few between, you see co-workers, you see people who are in this field overwhelmed, underpaid, just overworked in general. Then also you see the people who are supposed to be receiving services from these corporations, from these businesses, organizations dealing with the mental health or even health in general. I mean, there's a slim chance that they become independent. So it's like really questioning the purpose and the intents behind the entities that run these establishments. At the end of the day, we all got to come together and realize, are these businesses that we put our time and effort towards, are they really making the world a better place? So I just wanted to share my insights on that because I see it far and few between where you are working for people who actually have great intentions out here in this world and who actually do make a difference within their community, within their environment. And not just the difference as far as giving people jobs, but really changing lives for the better, you know, inspiring others to be able to be independent in their own way. Where you have many people in the higher up CEO positions where they try to pretty much cut off competition by all means just so that they can make all the money. And it's like at the end of the day, one person cannot do a million jobs. So it's like you need other people to rise up with you so that you'll be able to carry on the task load of the the work that needs to be done. One person can't truly amass $1 billion. Do you know pretty much the hourly rate behind that to be able to amass $1 billion? Right then and right there, that says that someone else was doing the work for you and you weren't even paying them. Because there's no way that one person can produce $1 billion worth of services or products. There's no way, especially within 10, 20 years. No way, not at all. That's not possible. How do you have billionaires? How do you have these CEOs so rich and then you expect for them to have pure intentions when they can't even purely take care of who's helping them reach their goal in their business? So, in all honesty, man, we really got to be aware. And what do you expect from a nation that pretty much gained its power and influence off of the slave work and labor of individuals that look like myself? Do you expect for these companies, corporations, organizations to be pretty much trying to help you live a better life? How can you truly say that when we pretty much went through what we went through? So as y'all see the world today, even though they offer us jobs, even though they say that we can progress with, you know, gaining knowledge in college, still at this point in time, I feel as though these corporations are still set up to ultimately demise a community for self. So just be aware, really be conscious out here on the individuals that you do surround yourself with within the workspace, within the work environment, quote unquote bosses that you talk to, because not everyone has the best intentions for you. And best believe they'll make you be working, they'll make you produce their products, they'll make you provide their services, and really, truthfully, won't give you fully what you bring to the company. And at the end of the day, I mean, isn't that slavery? To not give somebody their just due of what they're owed. If someone works for you and you tell them that, hey, I'll give you this once you do that, and to say that they don't do that, they don't fulfill that obligation of providing for you once you have provided your labor, your time, and your efforts and your expertise of whatever it is that you do. Do you think that those people mean good to you? And I'm just reflecting, family, just looking back over my years of being in the workforce, and these are thoughts that I wish that I had when I was younger, just so that I could be able to question the people that I was working for. Like, what's the purpose behind this? You know, what what's our goal here? Who are we helping out? How are we helping? How is this helping me? At the end of the day, if you go to a job and you over here, you pretty much telling them how you're gonna help them increase their business by, providing the service or making the products and being available and pretty much spending your time, your God-given time that you could be doing something else, that you could be building your own business. You're telling them how you can help them, but how can they help you? And that's why I think majority of these organizations, corporations, especially the higher up ones, are evil, because there's no way that a CEO can have $1 billion and have workers still working on minimum wage. Once again, do you know how many products or how many times you have to provide a service to people in order to amass $1 billion? To say one person can do that, you're lying. And then to say that the person that does have $1 billion, how did they do it? They had to have multiple people working for them. So then that means that you stole money from those people that's working for you. Obviously, you didn't pay them their full value. There's no way that one person could have $1 billion unless they're taking money from people that actually help them provide the value of the service or the products. Majority of these corporations out here are evil. They don't care about you. They necessarily don't even care about the people that they're providing services to. Because if that was the case, they would make sure that they'd take care of the people that were providing the services or making the products in order to increase the proficiency of the product or service. So you're saying that they're not even, these billionaires are not even investing back into their business so that they can increase the efficiency in the overall effectiveness of their service or product. That's why they have $1 billion. So do you think they care about the people that's buying their products? Do you think McDonald's cares about people that's buying McDonald's burgers? Do you think they care about people as far as coming through every day in their restaurants to have the greatest experience, not just with customer service, but even with the food that you're digesting? Do you think that they want to see your best interests? If that was the case, then McDonald's would be clean all the time. Your food would be real at McDonald's. All the workers that work at McDonald's would be on what? Probably at least $100,000 just to say that they're taken care of to be able to provide the service that is unmatched. They served 1 billion people. I'm pretty sure 1 billion people probably spent like what, $10 or something like that. So on the average, $10 when you go to McDonald's. So you're talking about $10 billion. You think one person can serve 1 billion people? Do you know how long that would take? I'm just going off on a rant, but still, I just want people to be aware of many of these big companies. And shoot, many of the small companies too. Majority of them are owned by people who don't mean the best for you. And at the end of the day, it's all about who can gain the most. And it's sad to say, not many people care about what they produce as far as being able to influence, as far as actually being able to be of service to help heal, you know, providing a product that changes lives. You know, all of that costs money, all of that costs time. And I say people tend to take shortcuts because they just want more. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. All I can say is, I'm here to provide insight and hopefully solutions within the near future. And I want to be able to provide for my community in a way where we have these organizations set up, we have these corporations, we have these businesses that give back to the community, that put on community events, that let people know that we're aware and conscious of what's going on in our community. Hold on, if a certain business doesn't have something, another business operating next to it can be like, hey, you're in this community with us. We want to make sure that not only are we making money, but we want to make sure that you're making money. So we bring up the value within our community. That's business right there. That's people working together, and not just for the sense of money, but for the sense of seeing the well-being of others. When you think about business or when you think about making a product, you think about hopefully how you can be of service to people, how many of these businesses are actually serving for the good of people versus serving for the benefit of their pockets? So, family, I wasn't gonna make this one too long. I just wanted to bring some awareness, some conscious thoughts, some some great observations. Hopefully, it resonates. Hopefully, people, when they get an interview from a job, you're able to sit down with the owner and actually ask these questions, spark these conversations to get to know who exactly that you're working for, so that you're not a slave, so that you're not a part of a system that doesn't care about you. Because at the end of the day, already know, happened a couple of years ago where rules, mandates, and regulations came out where, hey, if you weren't a part of the program, and then you really think people who care about you, who want to see your best, would just do that to you? But stay prayed up, family. You already know, on this side of YouTube, we create content to inspire, to encourage, and to motivate the next to be great. Y'all see, I'm out here chilling, big vibing right now. You feel me? Just get some clean air, man, some fresh air. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in, checking in with the content. If y'all haven't already, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and share it if you thought it was an interesting conversation. Something that'll be able to spark some conscious awareness out here in the community. We just gonna keep on growing on this end, though, for real. I see you in the building, Carletta, Marcus Husty. Shalom, brother. Shalom. Facts. Yeah, we're gonna keep on growing though. I'm gonna have more content coming out soon. More vibes, more fashion, more poetry. Just be able to share with y'all the many gifts and talents, because at this day and time, I already recognize the constraints that we under, working for these corporations, working for these evil entities at high places, man. They ain't always gonna have your best interests involved. So using what the Most High gave me to be able to hopefully provide for me and my family. So I thank all of y'all for tuning in and supporting the content. And if you like the message, go ahead and share it, man. After the video is over, go ahead and add your insights into the comment section. Let me know what y'all was thinking, and then we're just gonna keep on building like that. Until next time, family. Peace.